begin again. Any comfortable seated posture. Spine comfortably erect. Doesn't have to be ramrod straight. Allow for the S curve. The neck going forward. The neck part of the spine folds forward. The thoracic spine folds backward. The lumbar curve folds forward. All of this is taken billions of years so we can stand erect. These are not some random shapes. There is a certain balance. The whole existence points to a certain balance. 3 deep breaths. After 3 deep breaths, allow for normal breaths. Don't have to do anything, just observe. Don't have to interfere with the life as it unfolds. Let it unfold, but with a loving attention. Loving attention, even if there is discomfort. It could be unpleasant in some ways. Like how a loving mother pays attention to a crying baby. You continue to pay loving attention to the breaths. You might find a further relaxing of the body. You might sigh, yawn. These are signs of parasympathetic nervous system beginning to engage. Palms to the heart center. Namaskaram. May this practice be for the benefit of all beings. Tilt your head forward. Open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Last session, we practiced few standing postures. We will continue with few more standing postures today. Broad stance. Separate your feet as comfortably wide. In fact, as wide as you can. And look down at your feet. Allow the toes to point slightly inward toward each other. Slightly inward. That should allow your weight to not collapse on the inner arches of your feet. Hands on your waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, moving your hips forward, chest forward. Take the arms out and to the back, back bend. Look up. Exhaling, hugging yourself as you bend forward from the hips. Chin to the chest. Hug yourself. Chin to the chest. You can bend your knees. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. The roof of your head is reaching for the ground as much as you can. Inhaling back. Move your hips forward, chest forward, arms out and to the back. Look up at the ceiling. If you're really comfortable, drop your head. Next exhalation, bending from the hips forward. Bend the knees. Hug yourself, chin to the chest as you exhale. 3 more rounds. After completing total 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground. Palms facing the front. Lateral bending of the spine. Inhaling center. Exhaling, bending toward the right wall. Allow the right arm to hang behind the right leg. Right ear falling down to the right shoulder. Left middle finger reaching for the right wall. Left middle finger reaching for the right wall. Left arm behind your right ear. Sorry, left arm behind your left ear. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, bending toward your left. Left arm hanging behind your left leg. Left ear falling down to the left shoulder. You're still gazing to the front. Right arm behind your right ear. Right middle finger reaching for the left wall. Inhaling center. 3, 4 more rounds. Total 5 rounds. Exhaling, bend. Inhaling, come out. Total 5 rounds. No aggression, only the best that you can do. Not expecting more than your best. Definitely not less than your best. Hands on your waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Once again, it is not your best as you could do yesterday, or it is not the best that you wish you could do tomorrow. It's only what you could do best as of now. Take a deep breath. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhaling center, exhaling, twisting your upper body to the right. Turn your head and look over the right shoulder and even perhaps past the right shoulder. Inhaling center. Exhaling, twisting left. Looking over your left shoulder, perhaps even past your left shoulder. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. Total 5 rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Reach for the ceiling. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, bending your knees deeply. Sitting back on an imaginary chair behind you. Utkatasana variation. As much as you can. Your arms and spine are in alignment. 5 deep breaths. You should find your thigh muscles getting loaded more than other parts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release arms. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Stand relaxed. Hope we have warmed up enough for few rounds of Surya Namaskara. Take a deep breath. Front of the mat. Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara begin. The mind wanders away from the practice. Begin again. After completing 3 rounds, stand relaxed with your feet comfortably separated. Stand relaxed. And even as you stand relaxed, remember the practice to lovingly pay attention to whatever the experience is right now. That's all. And if the mind gets distracted with thoughts about the past, dead past, or yet to be born future, begin again without any negative reaction. It's wonderful to be alive and be aware. Somehow, this itself is not sufficient for most of us. Some enlightened yogis are in bliss just to be alive and be aware. 3 deep breaths. Last session we practiced Veerabhadrasana, first variation and second variation. Let us practice the third variation. First, we will do this with support. Go stand up against a wall or find a solid chair or a tabletop. Where you can place your palms either on the wall or on a tabletop. Manjit, turn the chair around so you can, yes, have your palms on the top of the chair. So walk comfortable or start with a comfortable distance from the wall or the chair and place your palms on the wall or the chair around hip height. And then slowly start walking back. Rishabh, place your palms on on your right. You have some wall, right?
Yes, but
Right.
there's actually too many things on the wall, so I will try to do without.
Or,
It's not.
or
I don't have
it's
a
fine.
clear. I don't have a clear chair. The chair has wheels, so.
How about the bed? Bed is fine.
Sure.
But you need the space behind you because you're going to lift your leg. So go face me and go toward that edge of the bed. Walk back, walk back. No. You need your palms, your arms parallel to each other like that. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now walk back. So your arms are parallel to the ground. Your spine are parallel to the ground. Now feet close together. Bring your feet close together. Now lift your right leg back and bring it parallel to the ground. And look toward the front and flatten your back. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot down, hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Relax. Relax your arms. With support, you can hold it for longer, but we are just doing it for 5 breaths. Take a deep breath. Once again, placing your palms up against the wall or on the top of the chair. Bring your arms and the spine and the head parallel to the ground. Look to the front. Flatten your back. Lift the left leg back and bring the left leg parallel to the ground. 5 deep breaths. You're not opening the left hip. Both hips are facing down. Only the left leg opens up to the back. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot down. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Now we are going to approach Veerabhadrasana, third variation, without the support. Come back to the mat. Put away the chair. Stand in the middle of the mat. Tadasana. Hands on your waist. Walk your right foot back by 2 feet. You're still facing the front, squarely facing the front. Slightly bend the left knee. Slightly bend the left knee. Left ankle, left knee on top of the left ankle. Left knee is not going further than the ankle, right? Keep it there. You don't need to take the knee further than your left ankle. Now lean forward from the hips and bring the upper body parallel to the ground. Look to the front. Back foot on the toes. Bring the back foot on the toes. And then shifting your weight entirely onto your left foot, raise the right leg up and stabilize here. Those who are comfortable, stretch the arms forward parallel to each other. 5 deep breaths, Veerabhadrasana, third variation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist, place the right foot back down on the back. Walk forward, release the arms, stand relaxed. Remember, it is a process of discovery. We are just trying to discover the edges as of today. That's all. Take a deep breath. Hands on the waist. Tadasana and hands on the waist. Walk your left foot back by 2 feet. Slightly bend the right knee and bring the right knee on top of the right ankle. Lean forward from the hips, bringing the upper body and the spine and the head parallel to the ground. Look to the front, flatten your back. Back foot on the toes. Bring the back foot on the toes. And then, shifting your entire weight onto your right foot, lift the left leg back and bring it parallel to the ground as much as you can. And stabilize here. And those who are comfortable, stretch the arms to the front. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist, back foot down. Walk forward. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Veerabhadrasana. Third variation. Not only it may show you the physical edges, it can also show the mental reactions to situations that are not usual or common. And all of these are objects of loving attention. Nothing to push away, nothing to hold on to. Just like clouds passing through, and the sky is always there. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now let us practice Vrikshasana, Tadasana. Before we practice Vrikshasana, hands on your waist. Let's prepare for a bit. Shifting your weight onto your right foot, lift the left foot an inch off the floor. Just an inch off the floor, that's all. You can slightly bend the left knee and stabilize. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the left foot down. Take a deep breath. This is to getting used to standing straight on with weight on one foot. Now shift your weight onto your left foot. Gently take your right foot off the mat. Just an inch or 2 is fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now we are going to add a twist to this practice. Shifting your weight onto your right foot, lift the left knee off the mat by a few inches and rotate your left knee to point to the left wall. Left knee to point to the left wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left foot down, all the way down. Take a deep breath. All you're doing is lifting a bit, and from the hips, you're rotating the leg, so the knee is pointing. You don't need to support the foot on the leg. Shifting your weight onto your left foot, raise the right knee just a bit up, and then not all the way up, just few inches off the mat, and rotate the right knee to point toward the right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right foot down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now, with that, we are ready to practice Vrikshasana. Release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now, something to note in balancing postures like this, it is best because we get a lot of balancing cues from the visual field. So pick a spot on the wall, an unmoving spot on the wall. And throughout the practice, you're going to have your soft gaze at the fixed spot. Hands on the waist. Take another deep breath. Shifting your weight onto your left foot, raise the right knee up, and rotate your right knee to point toward the right wall and place the right foot at the root of the left thigh. Your toes are pointing down, right knee is pointing to the right wall. Stabilize here. And if you're comfortable here, arms up, press the palms. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Release the right foot down. Relax. Release the arms. Relax. Remember, all of these postures or physical postures, but the practice is attention. Take a deep breath. Feet close together, Tadasana. Hands on the waist. Shifting your weight onto your right foot, lift the left knee up and rotate the left hip to make the left knee point to the left wall, and place the left heel at the root of the right thigh. Left toes pointing down, stabilize here. And when you're comfortable, arms up, palms pressing against each other. Vrikshasana practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Release the left foot down. Stand relaxed. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's practice Ardha Chandrasana. You would definitely need the wall support to begin with. As long as your back can be against the wall, you don't need the full length wall, you need some section where you can place your back against. Yeah, Srini, just back up against the wall and stand with your back to the wall, that's all, right? And Rishabh, if your left side of the wall is not solid, can you find some place where it is solid?
To try
At
to
least
do without, there is actually almost nothing except maybe very far away. So I'm going to try.
okay.
It's very small room with
Oh,
with lot of
okay.
limitations. So I'm just going to try my best.
Sure. Good. Stand with your back against the wall. Separate your feet 3 feet apart. Your heels are against the wall or close to the wall. So when you're standing, typically your heels, your glutes, your shoulder blades, perhaps, and your back of the head. Vinay, you need more gap between your feet. Separate your feet. Yeah, separate your feet. Yes. This is Ardha Chandrasana. Hands on your hips. Now stretch your right arm toward your current right wall. Stretch your right arm. Lean toward the right wall. Lean. And bend toward your right wall and right arm going toward. Sorry. I forgot to give you instruction. Hands on the hips, come back up. Hands on the hips, come back up. Sorry about that. Rotate your right foot out. I forgot to give that instruction. Rotate the right foot out. Yes, good. Now stretch the right arm toward the right wall. Lean toward the right wall. And as much, or you can even start bending your right knee a bit. Bend your right knee a bit. Bend your right knee. And then take your right fingertips all the way to the ground. Right fingertips all the way to the ground. Bend your right knee as much as you need to. And your right fingers can even reach beyond your right toe. Now shift your weight. Vinay, your left shoulder should also go back to the wall. Yes, very nice, very nice. And then lift the left leg up. Lift the left leg up, and then left arm up. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Left hand on the left waist. Slowly come back up. Back foot down. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. We won't attempt this without the support for now. We will only try the other side of Ardha Chandrasana. Take a deep breath. Separate your feet, 3 feet. Rotate your left foot out. Now your left toes are parallel to the ground, to the wall. Hands on the waist. Now stretch your left arm toward the left wall. Bend your left knee. Bend your left knee and then keep bending toward the left side until your left fingers reach the ground. Keep the back against the wall throughout the practice. And then finally, shifting your weight onto your left foot, lift the right leg up parallel to the ground. And then right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana practice, 5 deep breaths, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand on the right waist, right foot down, inhaling, come up. Release the arms, stand relaxed. Remember, all these postures are at the physical level, physiological level, psychological level. They have a certain effect. But the continuing practice is loving attention to whatever we feel, pleasant, unpleasant. Oh, I am not able to do it, or oh, this is too easy. I'm bored. Why am I here? All these dialogues are also objects of attention. Front of the mat, come back to the mat. Let's practice Ashta Chandrasana. 3 deep breaths. We practice Ardha Chandrasana. Next, we are going to practice Ashta Chandrasana. This is a balancing practice, but with both feet on the mat for balancing. Similar to Veerabhadrasana, first variation, but with the back foot on the toes. Start with feet. Actually, let's go from Surya Namaskara sequence. Feet close together, Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Inhaling right foot back, left foot back. Hold plank just a bit. 5, 4. Abdomen fully engaged. 3, 2, 1. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Now separate your feet hip width apart. Inhaling, right foot forward and place the right foot closer to the right palm. So look up, Ashva. Now the line through your right foot and the line through your back foot are hip width apart. This is needed for you to balance better, otherwise you will have little more difficulty. Back foot is on the toes. Front knee is on top of the front ankle. Right foot is on top of the right ankle. Keep the right knee exactly bent as it is, hands on the waist. Inhaling, bring the spine up. And balance with the front foot flat, back foot on the toes. Your spine, you're straightening up the spine as much as you can. Keep the right knee bent. Keep the right knee bent. Yes. Slowly bend your knee as much as you can so your spine vertically goes downward. And you will also feel your left hip opening. Vinay, hands on the waist. Hands on the waist. Yes. Keep the spine straight if you can, please. Yes. Good. Arms up. Back bend. Inhaling back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Ashva. Right foot down. Sorry, right foot back. Right foot back. Plank. Drop your knees down. Vajrasana. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cat posture. Tuck your toes in. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Separate your feet hip width apart. Inhaling, bring the left foot forward and place the left foot closer to the left palm. left knee on top of the left ankle. Even if you have to make final movements, bring the left knee on top of the left ankle, back foot on the toes. Now keep the left knee exactly bent as it is, hands on your waist, straighten up your spine. Balance between the front foot flat, back foot on the toes. Spine straight, arms up. Press the palms if you could. And next inhalation, back bend. Astra Chandrasana. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Ashva. Left foot back. Plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashtanga Namaskara. Drop your knees down, chest between the palms, chin down. And finally, lie down flat on your stomach. Roll onto your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down with the knees close to the chest. Hug your knees as tightly close to the chest as you can. Reach forward with your arms and embrace your knees as much as you can. No aggression. Inhale. Exhaling, take the nose to the knees. Inhaling back down. Take a deep breath. Next exhalation, take the nose to the knees. Completely exhaling, fully exhaling, inhaling back down. Take another deep breath. Next exhalation, nose to the knees as you completely exhale. Inhaling back down. Keep the knees close to the chest. Spread your arms shoulder height. Palms down on the mat, on the floor. Spread your arms shoulder height, Rishabh, to the sides, to the sides. Arms to the sides, yes, if you have room. Or you can bend at the,
Yes,
elbow.
yes.
Inhale, exhaling, take your knees, both the knees toward your right elbow. As close to the right elbow as you can, and right palm on the left knee. Look over your left shoulder and see if you can get the left shoulder blade also down if it had come off the mat. Feel the twist. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the center, chest. Next exhalation, take both the knees as close to the left elbow as possible and place your left palm on the right knee. Look over your right shoulder And see if you can get the right shoulder blade also on the ground if it had come off the mat. Once you reach the final posture, no more movements. Surrender. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, bring the knees back to the center. Release the legs. Make any final movements you feel necessary so you can proceed to surrender in Shavasana without needing to move at all the next few minutes. Surrender. Surrendering is complete only with attention. And your attention is on your breath, your abdomen, watching every breath as it unfolds. If your mind gets distracted, you're not in Shavasana. And when you notice that, without any negative reaction to the distraction, begin again. That is all. In fact, you cannot do anything wrong at all. You get distracted, and when you notice, begin again. That's all. You're completely safe. You're actually completely complete. Relax and enjoy being alive and being aware. Relax. Relax. Staying with each breath from the beginning of the breath, inhalation, and end of inhalation. A pause and a turn, beginning of exhalation, end of exhalation. A pause, a turn, and on it goes. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently move out of Shavasana and come to sitting with eyes closed. Take your time. Always roll to the right side, then sit up. It's a bit easier on the heart. Prepares the heart. Take your hands back, inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up, rubbing your palms vigorously, massaging the closed eyes, gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share. Have a good evening and a good day ahead. Thank you.